Alright, so we've covered one form of a line which works the best if you're going to write an equation. Now, the other form of a line is called slope-intercept form, and we want to use this form especially if we're graphing. This is what it's designed for, basically. So if you're going to graph an equation of a line, you need to see it in the proper form, and that would be y equals mx plus b. This is the right form. So this is called slope-intercept form of a line, where m is the slope. So do that in red there. Here's our slope, and b is the y-intercept. Alright, so we have this problem here that says graph this equation, 4x plus 2y equals 8. Okay, in order for us to graph this, move that up a little bit too high. You can still see the definition there. Sorry. In order for us to graph this, it has to be in this correct form, meaning y has to be alone. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the 4x over to the other side by subtracting 4x from both sides. And now we'll have 2y equals, I'm going to put the 4x first because notice the x comes before the plain numbers. So minus 4x, and then we have a positive 8. Now we need y alone, not 2y. So I'm going to divide by 2. And I'm going to divide every term by 2 just to make it easier to see. So y will equal negative 4 divided by 2 would be negative 2x, and 8 divided by 2 would be plus 4. So when I go to graph this now, remember from our form here, this is our y-intercept, and negative 2 is our slope. So graphing it, let me draw out our x and y axis here. I'm going to start with a y-intercept of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which would be right there. And then I'm going to move the slope. Well, remember, if the slope is negative 2, if you need to see that as a rise and a run, we can always put it over 1 so we can see the rise and the run. So to get to the next point, I would have to go down 2, or rise in the negative direction, 2 units, and run 1. So down 2 over 1 would put us right here for our next point. And then we would draw the line between those two. And this is what 4x plus 2y equals 8 looks like.